Another weekend and yet another horrific headline.
Oh.
The 2 men stabbed to death and a third wounded when they intervened with a white supremacist who was bullying 2 teenage girls, one wearing a hijab in Portland, Oregon.
So heartbreaking, so incredibly sad, and there's just so much violence in our news, in our lives, in the world, and yeah.
We saw what Jesus did, though. Jesus always intervened with bullies, between bullies and victims, interposing his body with the woman who was caught in adultery and those who would stone her.
And the blind man, and how Jesus just went right up and healed him despite being all the people who said that was a wrong thing to do, and that person
Deserved
what he got. Was it the sin of his parents that Jesus just went and healed him anyway?
And when Jesus himself was being taken in violence to his death, and a disciple raised a sword to those who would arrest him, he nipped that one in the bud.
Right, he said, this is not how this is going to happen.
So we know the sort of psychodynamics of crisis situations like that, where there's a bully and a victim. There's a choice for everyone else. You can be a bystander, or you can be an upstander. You can step up for the person who's being targeted.
Yeah, and clearly those men on the train in Portland were upstanders.
I think it would be hard. I would like to think of myself as the kind of person who would intervene, but as a woman, outweighed, who doesn't have martial arts skills, I don't know if I could.
Well, and it's one thing in this beautiful sanctuary, this safe space to talk about, oh, here's what I would do or what I would do, but how in the moment, right, those things happen so fast in real time, in the moment, how would I respond? And how am I living my life now in a way that is shaping me into being an upstander, to being to being a follower of Christ, to acting in the way of Jesus in those moments when it's so important.
And one thing I think is that we call ourselves the body of Christ. We're not individually Christ-like. I know I certainly fall down in lots of ways, but what if collectively, what if in that moment, rather than, literally interposing my own medium-sized body there, I could somehow call upon the body of Christ, meaning, let's not be individually heroic, but be collectively human and say, people, stand up. We need each other. These girls need us in this moment. And be that, be that flock, that school of fish going after the large fish, collectively finding our power and strength. I'm Rev Molly.
I'm Rev Rachel.
And this was Church on Fire.